Mr. Montgomery, on behalf of management, we request that your family finds another venue for your holiday festivities next year.
Gee, I can't imagine why.
What are you gonna do about Kendall?
Well, Slater, what happens with my family is really none of your business now, is it?
You're mistaken. Everything to do with Kendall is very much my business.
Greenlee, please let me talk to you.
Get out.
Murder, Kendall, you don't need to be here.
You can't leave.
Watch me.
No, please don't go.
I said leave.
No, you have to listen to me.
I don't have to do anything.
I did this for you.
I got it, Kendall, okay? This is between us.
No, it's not.
Greenlee, listen to me. Listen, I love you. Please, please let me help you understand. Please don't leave me.
Until the day of the divorce, I'm still her husband. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I don't have a lot of options now, do I? I can't very well erase the lie that Kendall told Greenlee, now can I? What do you expect me to do?
I expect you to realize what an amazing woman your stepdaughter really is. But you and Erica, you're so busy meddling in the girls' lives, I think you missed who they are to each other.
I understand very well what their relationship is. And the solid ground on which it's made.
Yeah, but you don't know why Kendall did what she did. She did this for her friend, for her sister. Maybe you don't know either one of these women very well. And you know why? Because you and Lavery, Erica, all you want to do is blame somebody. Point the finger and try to find the deep, dark motive behind what Kendall did. Make yourselves feel better.
Gee, and here I was just thinking maybe you don't know your wife very well, because when it comes to Ryan Lavery, she has deep, dark feelings, believe me.
Well, of course she does, and after all, it's your Kendall, right? Obsessive and selfish. Maybe she did all this just to get back at Greenlee. To get back at Greenlee for all the things that she did to her. What do you think? So, you know what? No, hang on one second. You and me, we're not that different. And not just because we both hate Ryan Lavery, but because we both have a little bit of a problem forgiving people for what they've done to us. But maybe Kendall is different. Maybe Kendall is better than both of us.
Kendall was there to support Greenlee, like a good friend should be. But that's where it should have stopped.
And I was there when Kendall decided to carry this child. And I fought her, believe me.
Well, obviously you don't have a whole lot of influence on your wife.
Yeah. And Greenlee gave her way out more than once. But Kendall decided to go through with it.
Sure she did, but she wanted to have Lavery's baby herself.
She wanted to give Greenlee the one thing that she wanted more than anything in the world.
My daughter had no idea what she wanted because she was too busy grieving for her supposedly dead husband and the child she lost.
Sure, and who was there to help her? Not you, not me, not anyone else in this selfish town. But Kendall, she couldn't bear the thought of her friend, of her sister, bearing this pain, the pain of losing the last piece of her husband. That's why she did this. Made sense to me. And you're smart, man. Come on, just get past your preconceived notions of what family is and what friendship is, and you'd see it too. You, all of you guys. You should be helping Kendall right now. Give her some comfort and appreciation for the sacrifice that she's made. But no, here you are. Here you are and your narrow-minded family. And all you can do is tear her down, take away the last piece of dignity she has left. And why is that?
Please, Greenlee, I'm your sister, remember?
I'm going back to my old philosophy. Family's worthless.
Get out, Kendall. You're not helping.
No, Greenlee, I did this for you. I did this because I love you.
You love me? You hear that?
It's true.
Listen to her, Ryan. Doesn't she sound like she actually means that? She sounds just as sincere as you. In fact, God, you both are so good. I have to keep reminding myself of who you were when you came to this town. I mean, you could never take the con out of the man. And you once hated me more than anyone in the world. Couldn't you have just locked me in another tower or tossed me in a pool? It would have been so much easier. At least with your enemy, you know where you stand.
No, it's not like that anymore, and you know it. Please, just listen to me. We'll sit down and you can hear me out.
Shut up. Kendall, you're making it worse.
Worse than what? Faking your own death, bringing the guy who tried to kill me back to town? I can't keep up with what's worse anymore.
Hey, listen, I know it'll take some time to understand, but then you'll see.
Don't you come near me, and don't you touch me either, both of you. I am done listening. You should have let me die in that fire, because between the two of you, you've killed me.
You know, you're not exactly an expert on family.
Man, you're right about that. And I'm right about this. Kendall did what she did out of love. She was willing to sacrifice her heart and her body for your daughter.
Why didn't she ask her? Why didn't she tell her? At least after the deed was done, tell her something.
Because all she wanted to do was take Greenlee's pain away, that's it. That's a deep, dark motive. Yeah, I don't even blame you for not understanding that, because there isn't a single adult in your family that has ever done anything out of pure love. There's always been some selfish reason. Hey, all you have to do is look to your own wife for proof of that.
Please, Greenlee, think about how far we've come together. I've become a better person because of my friendship with you. We've changed, both of us, and it's because of you and how much you mean to me. I couldn't just let you curl up and die when Ryan left. You wanted to, but I held you instead. And when I lost my faith in love, I found that faith again in you. I could have just let you die in that fire if I was really, truly such an awful person. If I was the person that I used to be, wouldn't I have just saved myself? Yes, I did things wrong with the baby. But I wouldn't be me if I didn't screw it up somewhere.
You think I wouldn't accept this if I could? It's too much. I've been knocked down too hard. I can't get up.
Do you remember the night of the blackout when everything went wrong? I found you on the rooftop and you were so lost. You said sometimes you just wanted to close your eyes and give in. You asked for my help. Yes, I know. I should have called you from the clinic. I should have asked you, but all I could think about was how broken you were. All I could think about was how you wanted this baby so badly. All I could think about was you. I mean, could you really take another loss after losing Ryan and losing the baby? Could you take another loss?
This is mine.
Yours. Yours and Greenlee's son. That little one was created by someone that you love and someone who loves you. I never thought of him as mine, ever. And for probably the first time in my life, this was not about me. From the moment I carried this child inside of me, Greenlee, I did it for you. He was yours, your baby, and he still is. You can hate me. You can hate me all you want, but don't walk out on your son. Don't walk out on a future with Ryan. You both need this little boy more than you know because he's your future now.
You tell me what you want, Greenlee. You want her to go? She'll go. If you want her to stay and talk, then she'll stay and talk. Just let me know and I will make it happen.
I want to trust you. I want to look at you and still love you. I want to know that I can believe in the two of you. You're the two people who meant more to me than anyone in my life. I want to go back to when I had a future.
You still have a future.
No, I don't. You stole it. Future should be built on hope. I've given up hope. I've given up trust. I've lost all faith in you, in anyone, in myself. It's gone. And there's nothing that either one of you can do to bring it back. Look at me. Look at me, damn it. I'm broken. You've broken me. There's so many pieces all around me. I don't know where to start. And I have to fix myself. And I can't stand to look at you or be anywhere near you, and I have to get away from you and you in this apartment and hospitals and babies. I have to get out of here. I have to get away from both of you. Can you hear me? I have to go alone.
I can help you.
Get your hands off of me. You told me you'd give me my choices back and go along with whatever I wanted. Well, this is my choice. Let go of me.
If this is what you want.
It is. God, Ryan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't you get it? Leave us alone.
You don't know a thing about my wife or our daughters. And you. The only reason you even got involved with Kendall was to get her name on your casino licenses to keep the money just rolling.
Come on. Kendall knew exactly what she was getting into, just as she did when she was helping Greenlee. Why can't you see that?
Why don't you save your breath? I'm not gonna write your date. Just can't admit that I'm right.
Kendall is better than all of us. You should be taking better care of her. Because Greenlee's not the only one that needs you right now.
Oh, let me ask you a question. If you were so concerned about Kendall, why didn't you step up for her?
Because I'm not her family. We're getting a divorce, you know that.
Yeah, not a moment too soon.
I sat there and watched you. All you guys. I didn't jump in because it only would have made things worse.
Gee, I can't imagine things being any worse.
She didn't want me to defend her. She wanted one of you to do it. How did you miss that? She was standing there, open and exposed, praying that someone, anyone, just a member of her family, as long as it was someone that she loved, would step up and stand by her side. Give her honest, unconditional support, the same kind of honest, unconditional support that she's been giving Greenlee ever since Ryan took off. How did you miss that? How did you and everybody else miss that? You were just sitting there, no one even flinched. All about Greenlee. Poor, sad, abused, devastated Greenlee. The same Greenlee who would take and take from Kendall until Kendall had nothing left to give but life itself. And she did, Jackson, she did. How did you miss that? Hey, good news. Greenlee's gonna be just fine taking care of herself.
Please stop.
What about the baby that Kendall is carrying? How's your family gonna accept him with open arms?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Maybe you should start crossing that bridge right now. After all, it is a lavery. Are you gonna hold him and love him like you did Miranda? Or are you gonna turn your back on him because of who his father is and how he was conceived?
Why don't you go to hell, Slater?
We couldn't stop her.
I almost had her back. Why did you come here?
I had to. I had to try to make Greenlee understand why I did it.
Did you think? It didn't occur to you that you've done enough already? That this wasn't between you and Greenlee, this was between me and Greenlee, us, not you.
It became us the minute you died, and I was the only one that she had left.
You know, you say that you love her and that you understand her.
I do. I swear.
And still, you did this. Didn't you realize how she would feel? How could you do this? How? Please, tell me.
I did this for her. I did this for Greenlee because I thought it was for her own good.
I'm sorry, what did you say? How could you possibly think keeping a secret like this could be for her own good?
This all started because you broke her heart to save her. You stayed away for months to save her. You would come back from the dead to save her. You have no right to judge me after what you did to her. Maybe she didn't need saving. Maybe she just needed love. That's what I did for her. That's what I gave her. How does someone who loves someone leave them the way that you left her? You did not hold her when she cried. You didn't, and you didn't make her eat food to keep up her strength. You didn't do any of that. You didn't try to show her that life could be worth living again. You didn't remind her to smile. You didn't. Why? Why? Because you were not here. You weren't here. Ryan, everything you took away from her, I tried to give back to her, including a baby, Ryan, for her. Everything I did because I love her. And if you can't understand that, then you can rot in hell.
Best friends are hard to find. True love is rarer still. In you, they're both combined. If it's God's will, who am I to break it? If loving you is crazy, the madness never ceases to amaze me. I never wanna be without your love. You give me hope and inspiration. And finding you I find salvation. I never wanna be without your love. Gifted from angels above. No one is perfect yet, but I know you and I